All right. Hey, Fry. Can you hear me? And why am I upside down? Haha! Not upside down anymore. Source. We want you to be removed. Yes. Video capture device. Properties. Alright, we're doing that. Okay. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? No, you cannot hear me. Oh, yeah, no. Mic aux. There it is. I just have no desktop audio. You are... Am I too hot? It looks hot. Well, I'm going to turn it down anyway, just because it does look a little hot. I'll turn it up a little bit more. Hello, hello, testing 1, 2. Okay, that looks better. So yeah, I'm mostly doing the stream just so I have a video recording of the process I went through. Cool. I actually did this a little bit yesterday. A little bit hot. Is it still hot, or should I turn it down? Okay, you think it needs to come down just a bit. I can do that. Testing 1, 2, testing. Better? Not better? So yeah. I played with Stream yesterday for a little bit. Figured, because it did a decent job, that I would play with it again. So yeah, I worked on the Hero Me tool head part cooler setup for my A10. Jason actually helped me yesterday kind of find all the parts. I think we missed 1 or 2, but that is to be expected, really. I didn't expect to have everything immediately, but I think we got most of it. And they all came out, I mean, they're a little fuzzy, because again, PETG, but not terrible. Before I put it together, I'll definitely want to clean them up more. But yeah. So what are you guys up to today? know, it was kind of random to me to just anything for easy recording and evidence of what I'm doing so that I can go back and update my notes to try and make the process of doing this for other people easier. These all turned out really pretty nice. Working on moose. What's wrong with moose now? I actually saw a video that this particular piece probably didn't need any supports, but as long as they come off okay, it's not going to be the end of the world. Jason's working on old Bluey, huh? Well, hopefully no clues are necessary for Bluey. It's just all very obvious. Anything special with Bluey you're working on? I know you print better. Is that still where we're at? I like it when they work like that. A little tiny bit of cleanup going to be needed on the undersides there, but not really the worst. New extruder on Bluey. Oh yeah, because you were having problems with the getting the speed out on the with the clockwork, right? With again, I forget. Every time one of these little suckers breaks off and shoots across like a bullet, it makes me think I need to wear eye protection. Moose is fine. Just moose box turtle. Oh, box turtle issue still. Just trying to get it all talking. That can be aggravating and crazy because I've watched you go crazy a few times about it. Not to mention Mike and all the problems he has. I am going to have to build a box turtle just to kind of experience the pain firsthand. Alright. Other than that, fully printed X-Acto knife. Gotta love it. I mean, other than the little blade on the end, but really the entire thing, it sets the X-Acto knife at a nice 180 degree, and I think it works much better as a hobby knife like this. Alright, so there's that. The wife is home. Okay. These turned out not super great, but not the worst. However, I realized something with these little guys after printing. They are not to be combined like I thought they were when I looked at them, because the hole doesn't go all the way through. It goes into a zip tie block. So, I guess I have to use a left or right. Not a big deal there though. I'll just pick one of these and use it. And then here is, I think this is the ADXL wing. And I think I need to print a mount to go with this, but I'm not 100% sure. V1 was designed and built in a way that was obviously. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe once the 1.1 comes out, I can maybe pick up the 1.0 cheaper. Because it would be kind of interesting to go through the pain points of the original, just because I've watched them a few times. And then another 3D printed hobby knife holder, just because I like 3D printing everything I possibly can. I do. Now, mind you, I will occasionally buy tools too, because obviously the 3D printed ones aren't going to be the best, but it's really pretty cool to be able to give myself a tool to fit a very specific need in time and place. And in that case, that would be an actual hobby knife. I actually did a little research and found that the Fisker's hobby knife is a kind of a go-to one. And I can't disagree, very enjoyable in the hand. It's got a nice weight to it, and it is chunky. It's built in with a nice grip, so you don't even have to add any kind of grip, so it's pretty nice. The wife has come in to visit. Yes, wife? Welcome home.
Food plans?
Currently there are no food plans. You might look and see where Koi is. I think I saw him heading this way. But I figured that since I have the ability to do some live streams on YouTube, it would be a very quick and easy way to document processes, because it auto-saves.
Oh, that's helpful.
In this guy, yes and no. It's a number 4 hobby knife, so they're really, really long. But it does have some adaptability, but it's mostly designed for like the standard X-Acto knife. Same thing with this guy. It's not really got a lot of adjustment, and I've broken the blade off really, really short so that I can have some super close detailed work. Mostly because I got tired of putting screwdrivers through my hand, I've bought better tools. So that way, at least if I slip, I take a finger, right? That's a joke. So yeah. to do some of the supports on here that I've done, but I knew that all adding supports would do is just add a little post-processing, which isn't the end of the world. Alright, now that I've got the big chunky piece off, let's go back to this guy, because I want the nice tight control it gives. Yep, and that would be how you stab yourself in the hand. So yeah. Just get some of this interface layer off. I might just come back and hit it with some sandpaper to make it quicker. But something to do. One of the things I've been thinking about all day is, because I'm moving to the Hero Me and the linear rail at the same time, I don't actually know where the heck I'm going to connect the belt. Because if I remove the original gantry adapter, which I want to do, I don't know that I have found what I need to connect the belt back. So that may be something I get to research and figure out today too. How in the hell do I do the belt? Oh, no, you don't go there. You go over here, because you go here. Alrighty. So, let's get that going. Clean up the mess. Sort of, not really. Got a ton of mess. And let's get all of the printed pieces out here. To try and figure out how it all goes together. Nope, that does not feel right. I bet I have to heat this sucker up. Woo, got too close to the wires. And yep, it does in fact seem to go on quite a bit easier warm. Okay. Oh. This all came apart so much easier yesterday. Not hot enough yet. Nope. Okay, I want you sitting like this. Okay. How hot are you? Pretty. I think you are the correct one. Alright, definitely will need hot tightened before it can be finalized, but with that, I can kind of sort of have a look-see to maybe kind of figure out how the hell this all goes together. Okay, those look like they line up here. Do they line up here? I mean, if they do, they don't line up perfectly. Unless, of course, this is backwards. And that seems to fit way better when I turn it around, so I guess it was backwards. No. Well, I don't think so. And hello, Mike. Nice to see you. This is the Hero Me Gen 7 Release 4 parts and pieces. Still warm. Hey, NRA. That all the parts and pieces that I printed are the right ones, because kinda ended up guessing just based on what this guy looks like, because this is the printhead that came out of my G-Tech A10. Jason and I determined through some Googling and guesswork, we think that this is a Mark 8 Creality style clone, which all of these pieces were based off of Ender 3 Creality style stuff. Yeah, Frey was first, that's true. So, I should have done the putting of this thing back together yesterday, that way this wouldn't be hot to the touch. You know, I'm just burning myself while I'm sitting here for funsies here. So, yeah. Ooh, that looks like it might go here. Maybe? Or maybe like this? So yeah, it's going to take quite a bit of doing to figure out how this all goes together. But that's what I got. And now I don't know what the hell to do next. More fire. Let's get rid of the fuzzies. No more fuzzies or fingertips. And this right here would be the reason I set the stream for not intended for children. Children, if you happen to accidentally get in here, do not play with fire. Because it is incredibly fun, but don't do it. As all adults will tell you your entire lives, do as we say, not as we do. That's how that works. Alright. A small application of fire and all the stringing is removed. There's still some small part cleanup I can do before the final assembly, but it's not terrible. Okay. Some of these parts definitely needed a few more supports than I gave them, but not the end of the world on it. Alright, let's quit playing with fire, because just because it's fun doesn't mean I should do it some more. Alright, so then... Oh yeah, armor's going to be on at 7, Mike says. Is that 7 my time or 7 another time? Oh no, Mike, by the way. So one of the things I should have done before I started streaming, which is kind of all kinds of stuff, was download the needed files. 7 East. Oh no, it's on here too. 7 Eastern. So that means he's going to start in 10 minutes. And I don't necessarily want to be over top of armored because, well, I have an SVO8 and I kind of want to watch his video. So we may end up doing just a quick thing of just showing you this, playing with fire, and proving that I do in fact have the ability to stream. Kinda.
Work on my book.
Kinda, sorta. And like I said, it was going to be a scuffed stream because, well, I'm on Wi-Fi for everything, so I'm sure I apologize for that, but again, this is me to just record down the process so that I can go back and document it better later. Oh, he's going to do the NG build tonight. Well, that's okay. I have the Ender 3 back there in the corner I need to turn into an NG, so watching somebody else who knows what the hell they're doing is never a bad thing. And, I mean, I could potentially... No, I don't want to get copyrighted or something on his stream, so... It sounds like there's dinner coming along too, so I'll have to cut this short here in a minute anyway, but thank you guys for getting on here. It's really cool. And this stream was just a little bit better in that it sort of kind of cleaned the desk. But a little bit. Yeah, keep good. Exactly, Fred. Keep the notes the new way, and since YouTube auto saves, I have a couple of standard poodles, and somebody got too close to the front door, so they're going crazy. Or they thought somebody got too close to the front door. Because it doesn't actually have to happen for them to lose their minds. They just have to think about it. Why cable wiring? Man. It's fun stuff. I mean, I'm kind of doing some fun stuff. Let me really show you the parts and pieces there. That is what's left of the A10 after the teardown yesterday. Yeah, oh no. So across the street or down the block, if they hear something they just didn't like the sound of. Or my favorite is when it's on the TV or, you know, a knock on a desk or something and they just lose it. We have some training we need to do there, but we haven't got around to it. Oh yeah, I should have definitely downloaded this earlier. I forgot how big it was. 3.9 gigabyte zip file with the instructions on how. What I found out and what I've been finding out on the Hero Me, there's only about 100 pieces and computational processes. So, yeah. The odds of all of the need